am a concerned citizen. I'm a math teacher. I'm a graduate of the University of Illinois with a economic degree, and I have my master's in teaching mathematics. And most importantly, like I said, I'm a mother, and that's what drives my passion to do Unity in Action magazine. I remember just being observant for so many years, and I used to sit down with my grandmother when I was 5 years old and watch the news. So, when I was 15, I had been watching the news for 10 years because every single day I watched the news. I just became aware of disconnections between the people in the community and the things that were going on in the nation, the efforts to bring down numbers of crises of poverty that affected the African American community, education, high school dropout rates continuing to be an issue. However, there's always this effort to try to address it, but it never quite got better. It drove my passion to see what I can do to make those connections happen so that the change that the nation seek, the change that people seek became real. So I can remember in learning at the University of Illinois the power of media and how influential it is to affect mindset, and how critical it is to have a presence of media that represents you and your community. I can remember watching shows like BET and seeing the explicit sexuality on TV of so many Black people, Black faces that were contrary to many of the people that I knew in my community. No one that I knew liked watching that stuff. And, now through time, it's resurfaced a point of fear of who the Black people are, and it's created this fear that has driven racism and division in our country. I saw this magazine as a way for us to promote positive Black images as well. It's very true that being a Black person and being a woman and being a mother, it's extremely hard to run a business, and it's extremely hard to create something that has not been there before, just allowing the space for innovation to take place, and others to buy into that and respectfully guide you along your journey. I've had lots of struggles. As a mother in the household, I was often in relationships with people that did not want me to be a business person. I had to teach myself everything. And it was hard, being a mother. You're trying to, do everything in the house. And then, so I would be up at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I literally worked 2 full-time jobs for about 10 years, and still even in recent years, recent times, have had to work and extremely lot of hours just to be able to do everything, because the expectation of you being that mother doesn't wait. My advice is to believe in yourself when no one does. Believe in your vision, because you are special, and God gives purpose to everyone. And whatever that purpose is, it's important that you persevere. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Make time for yourself. So, reach out, and even though you don't know, what to say or, what to do, just step out there and try. you will find an ear because it's your passion, and you will have a way that you're going to get there. And it is going to seem hard, extremely hard, and sometimes impossible. But that's when you know you're almost there. I remember winning the 2010 Social Entrepreneurship Innovation Award issued by the University of Illinois and the Champaign County Economic Development Corporation. And that was the moment that I really was excited that I felt like I got it. I finally helped convey the brand and the message that Unity in Action magazine is not a magazine at all. It is a little bit, right? But it's a community development initiative for me. And I also won several awards, like the History Maker Award, and another important award that I won was issued by the community. That was important. I was issued my area, Champaign-Urbana area, volunteer CU Day. We have a Champaign-Urbana Day every year, and I was given the Community Volunteer Award because that was important because everyone recognized that my hard work. Oftentimes you never know if people see or know what you're doing, and then so that was evident there. But throughout these years, I realized looking back that I was able to make an extremely a strong impact in my community. If it wasn't because I did it directly, it was also because I planted the original seeds of the thought, and the power of the message of the solution led and grew. Unity in Action magazine hopes to be able to take the citizens' voices into some of these small committee meetings, small engagement meetings. As working class people, you're often too busy. You don't know about all these small meetings. You don't know what's going on because you're just trying to make it. You're working, you're taking care of your kids, you go to sleep, you try to do their homework with them, it's time for bed, and do it all over again. So the citizens often didn't have that chance to participate in some of these smaller decision-making things that happen in small committees and small meetings. And I really hope also that the personal stories and testimonies will not only be therapeutic for those that share them, but will develop empathy for those that listen. So Unity in Action magazine is kind of like we're relaunching now, and we're at a very exciting phase where we're able to kind of move forward and develop a strong tool of community engagement that shares citizens' voices, that connects social service agencies. I mean, we know that there's a lot of social service agencies, again, doing great work, but we want to build that connection where they're able to share their information with the community. Likewise, with the colleges, there was that disconnect there where experts at the college level, a lot of their advice and knowledge and things of that nature didn't quite make it to the kitchen table across town. So we wanted to be able to bridge those connections between the expert advices at colleges and people in the community. And we always want to work with the business community and help them engage as well with finding more ways that they can be involved in helping community programs. I just believe that if they knew, that there was a contest going on and they could throw some coupons in the small basket, a prize basket, that would just help the kids out, help the program out, and they would do it. Businesses would be involved. So we're looking forward to building those connections. We host also community-wide events. Each year we host the Art, Science, and Democracy Festival, and this is our first year. We're really excited to launch that. We also are doing an annual art competition in partnership with University of Illinois, and I'm going to be doing this all across the nation actually, but community-wide art competitions. So we look forward to doing those every year, but most importantly, we're really hoping to build this community engagement tool that can help communities better address social and economic issues like racism, poverty, education, social justice issues, issues that are important to families and communities. So going back to some more stuff that we look forward to doing, we're looking forward to getting into films and documentaries and taking this concept of citizen voice and citizen scientists and working to share people's voices in many different ways. We're looking forward to going nationwide and helping other communities to support their marginalized communities and sharing their voices. We believe that this is a critical time, and all times are critical, but we really believe that, especially now, it's a critical time that we all need to come together. We encourage people to get involved. There's a space for everyone. I like to believe. And I mean, if you're a community citizen, community resident, we want to hear from you. If you don't want to write, call us, leave us a voicemail, text us. We want to hear from you, your real issues. What's going on for real? What experience did you just have that you just think everybody needs to know about? What solution that you just know, it's people need to know about it. We encourage social service agencies to utilize us as a vehicle to help you communicate your information in an effective way to maybe reach what was deemed a hard to reach community. We want to help bridge that gap. And businesses, there's a place for you there. We know that you guys care, and we know that you would help and do as much as you can if you knew. And we try to build a community of writers through our training and our workshops, but I just really want to encourage everyone to know, regardless of your background, you don't have to be minority, because your voices matter, and that's going to help us all. But we do share perspectives of the African American community to help support the communities, the Spanish community. There's many communities. There's the handicapped community. There's the senior community. There's the college community. So this is about us all. And I hope that everyone finds the place that they have at Unity in Action Magazine.